Hello, everybody. I am glad to be giving this short presentation about my first semester here at SUU. My name is Rosillah, and I am a first semester senior at Southern Utah University as of this fall. So I'm going to share with you a few things that I did, and in the meantime, all the slides will have like what advice I would give to an international student, and this is advice I would have given to myself. Okay, um, let's see. Okay, first of all, this is an activity that I did halfway through the semester. I think it was a Giving Tuesday or something like that. But I walked in the living room. We have a place called the living room, and I found people making blankets for the homeless people. And it was a busy day. I was homesick. I was stressed. Classes. And by the end of this, I felt really good. So something I'm going to say is that participate in something, you'll forget your worries for a minute or 2 or 3 hours. Either way, it helps, like mentally. Um, then for this one, still the same place, I took a picture to show you, like what we're doing. Now, one thing I've noticed is that SUU has different things, different activities that students can get involved in. Take advantage of that, you know. I have found that sometimes when you are not thinking about yourself all the time, it helps a little bit. It will help you like forget yourself a little bit. I mean, when you go back to your apartment or your dorm, you can think about yourself, but for those few hours, you need to kind of get out of your headspace and have that time with the world. So for me, this is one of the way that I managed to kind of like distress and did participated in making blankets. Also, something that would be interesting to know is that my mom is a seamstress, so holding the scissors on that day, like somehow did the magic and helped me like decrease my homesickness because I was holding scissors while cutting blankets, so it helped. For me, it was kind of like therapeutic, but it also made me happy. So look for something, you'll find something. Then I love this one. I'm a people watcher. One of the sports, you do you. Go on campus. The campus is big. Go on campus. Get a hangout place, find people to hang out with. But for me, I found favorite hangout spots. And what do? I sit by and just watch students, different students walking by, different faculty members walking by, and people are doing different things. Some are on their phones, some are with their friends. Either way, take a break. Do something that you like. Some of us like hiking. Go hike. I hate hiking. But, if hiking is your gig, go hike. Life is short. Either way, you cannot wait for your time at SUU to end so that you can start life. No. And you can do the simplest things. For me, I found a favorite spot in my first semester and I people watched. Um, then this, I have to tell you, was my first homecoming ever. So that week, I was stoked. All the activities they put on for me, it was more like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that is happening and this is happening. Take advantage. Do something new, you know? That is one thing I would say is do something new. For me, it was homecoming. There were very many activities, but I was excited. I did not include the picture in here, but I think it was on Friday, just before the game. There was an activity to do posters, and I wrote a poster. I was like, oh my gosh! Unfortunately, I did not put the poster in here, but I have a picture. Do something new. Um, Then there are resources on campus. If you have to pay rent, which you really do not have to because you've already paid for them, spend as much time as possible in these places. This is the library. I spent a lot of time in the library and it paid off. It helped, you know. Now the picture has kind of like a homecoming banner, but also the library. They Most of the activities will be made so that they are brought closer to you. You don't have to go far. Do it, you know. If you're in the library, you need a break, get out, participate in a short activity, and then go back and study. I mean, why not? Also, talking about resources, very last week of the semester, my laptop breaks down. Now, guys, let me tell you, if you don't put yourself out there, you will not know where to turn. But I'll tell you, in the library, there, when you go on the help desk or whichever desk, they can lend you a laptop for free. You check it out, and you will be able to do your assignments, everything that you need. Just remember to return it because if you don't, you will be fined. So you pay double. But I they saved my life. Very last minute, you don't have money to go buy a laptop, and yeah, voila, they came through just for me. So find your resources, use the resources, and after all, it's your money. Put it to good use. Um, then I like this one. It's one of my favorites. Make friends. Make friends. Now, this also, I for those of you that are going to say you're introverts, it doesn't matter. Make friends. Even introverts need friends, like most of the time. None of us is an island. Make friends. Sometimes you find that your friends do not like the same things as you do. Still, find something that makes you click and hold on to that person. Once in a while, check in on them. Hey, how are you doing? I'm in the library. Do you want to come to this? Yes. If they say no, that's okay. Um, this is one of the friends that I made, and I found that she spoke French more fluently than I spoke English. We managed to communicate. I know zero French. She spoke way, like when she turned in French, I would just be lost. But she is one of the friends I made in the first semester. She introduced me to French speaking students on campus, and I was able, somehow, I kept on. So my friendship group, grew. If we did not know something, they helped. If they needed something, I helped. That is what friends are for. They don't always have to, like click, click, click. No, they just they'll help you through hard times, and she did. Um, then this is your education. Make it fun, you know. This was on Halloween, and this student decided to dress up as Ozone. Ozone guy, I think I'm saying that right. One of the on from the Incredibles. And we were happy. We were seated, like in the living room on campus, and he just came by. He would just freeze us. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. So there is a reason to smile even when the stress is high. Look around. Somebody is trying to make you smile. Do not, like be grumpy. Smile about it. Then in the end, my first semester was amazing. Some classes laughed at me, and some of them I laughed at them. I still love the experience. I am glad to be at SUU, and I hope you will also come to appreciate the time you're at SUU. All the best. Peace out and A turn down.